Wow, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was spectacular. James Gunn has really done, really outdid himself in this film. It was really good. I really love this movie. It was very emotional, it was dark. It had a very strong commentary on animal cruelty. Um, no, the film was very good. It was very, very good. I mean, this is James Gunn's last movie with Marvel. You know, he's now over at DC, so he's gonna be directing DC films, overseeing DC movies. You know, Superman and all the rest. So, you know, he's also directing the Superman movie coming up, Superman Legacy. So you know, so he's moving over to DC now. So this is his last movie with Marvel Studios, and he really did a great job. He really did a great job. All three movies were fantastic, and this was a wonderful way to end the trilogy. Really good. Um, well, it's what we're hearing that it's not going to be the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but you know, of course, it's the last one directed by James Gunn, and he's done such a great job with all three films that um, he's it's gonna be a very tough act to follow. Like to have another director come in and be able to do something. But well, we'll see. But this film was fantastic. Was great. Um, Chris Pratt, of course, was was wonderful as Peter Quill. You can always count on him. He's very good. He's very good. Um, this film focused more on Rocket. We got to see his origin story. We got to see his backstory, which like if you've seen the first two films, he never likes talking about his past. He's always, you know, not wanting to talk about it and all that. So now we get to see why that is, and it's very touching. It's very emotional. Very sad. He's the Eye of Evolutionary plays the main villain in the film. He's the one that experimented on Rocket Raccoon, and so he's out to get him. He wants him. He's his he's his specimen. He's his creation. So he wants his creation back, and he wants to experiment. He wants to do some more terrible things to him, very really bad. So he wants him back. He wants to capture him. He wants to dissect him. So the Guardians have to protect Rocket, from the Evolutionary. So and he sends Adam Warlock to get him, and I'm not I've heard the name before, but I had to like search on Google to know more about Adam Warlock, and so it's like, okay, so this is so he was sent by the Evolutionary to capture Rocket, but they were able to the Guardians were able to fight him off, so he had to retreat. But then they had to. I don't want to give too much away. Oh, this film is really good. I don't want to give too much away. It's very very emotional. It's a very emotional film. I had to like fight back tears like twice in the film. If you've seen this movie, you know you can guess the two scenes I'm talking about. One has to do with Rocket, the very emotional, very very emotional scene that was that was so heartbreaking to watch. And you know the scene. And the second part was towards the end, with it had to do with Peter Quill, and you know the scene too. That scene, I was like tearing up my eyes. I was like, no, this can't happen. No, this scene was wow. The scene was very very heavy, and the film really ended on an emotional note as well. It was very emotional. The ending was very emotional, very very emotional. Oh wow. Well, this is the last. Well, this is the last movie for some of the actors in the film. Zoe Saldana, who plays Gamora, so she's done playing the character. She's not coming back. And if there are more movies, more Guardian movies, or maybe have they can have the characters crossover in other characters movies like they do. So she's not gonna come back, but she's like encouraging them to go ahead and recast her character, recast her, get a different actress to play Gamora. So but Dave Batista, he said he's not coming back. He's done. This is his last movie with Marvel Studios. So but Chris Pratt said he's open to come back, so he's still down to return. So anyway, this film was very good. Oh, James Gunn really outdid himself. It's definitely one of the best trilogy in the Marvel cinematic universe. I mean, my favorite trilogy is the Captain America trilogy, and let me say second by Iron Man. But this has like, I don't know, replaced Iron Man's position as number two because it was really good. The third movie was wow. He really did a fantastic job in his third movie. Really good. Groot kind of took a back seat in this film. Not really sure how I felt about that. Because sometimes you're like, okay, Groot is actually in this film. You kind of like you forget. It's not. He's like He's not really in center stage like the rest of the characters. So, but anyway, he was good. Even when he shined, when he had his moments, he shined. So he got to shine as well. This film was very good. He was very buff, like he's been hitting the gym. If you've seen the trailer, how he looks really buff and all that. So he, like in the second film, he was like a teenager, scrawny and everything. Now he's all buff. So like, is he juicing up or something? What's up with that? But he looked cool. He looked cool. He looked cool. He was good. And yeah, evolutionary. There are talks. People are talking like, this guy has to be like one of the best villains in the Marvel universe. And I agree. His performance was good. He was really good. He was really menacing. He was really, nuts. He was crazy. He was mean. He was cruel. Wow. He really did a great job. What's his name? Chikudi Iwuji. He really did a great job in the role of the High Evolutionary. He really did a great job. So this film is really, really good. If you have not seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I advise you to go check it out. Like I said, the story is focused on Rocket Raccoon. We get to see his past. We get to see what happened to him. And the Guardians are trying to protect him from the High Evolutionary, and of course Peter again is Gamora's. He's still whining over Gamora and all that. So there's still that thing going on with the two of them, and she. Like I feel for him because his Gamora is dead, and he kind of wants this one to be his Gamora again, for them to fall in love and all that, but she's like, I'm not her, get it, I'm not her, and I'm not gonna be her, I'm not gonna become her and all that. So they have that drama going on. Oh no, the film, oh, I don't know, the film was so good. I really loved it. It was very, very good. It's definitely a repeat viewing. Very, very good. It's very, very good. It's very, very good. If you've not seen Guardians of the Galaxy, go Volume 3, go check it out. Oh, it was good. And the music, the music was good. I really loved the music. I had to go check out the soundtrack. I was like, wow, he really picked a lot of good music for this final installment, for his third movie and final movie with Marvel. That's James Gunn, so it was good. And he had his brother, James Gunn's brother, Sean John. He's also in the film. I think they brought him in. I think in the second film, he was Yondu's he was one of Yondu's crew members. He was also in this one as well. And there were some cameos. I forget them. There was one. She was in She was in Suicide Squad. I forgot her name. She was Ratcatcher 2. I forgot her name though. She also made an appearance. She's like a red person in the film. Like her skin is red, But I like her voice. I recognize her because she's Hispanic. She has this accent. If you've seen the Suicide Squad movie that was also directed by James Gunn, you know who I'm talking about, So I recognized her voice. So I know that voice, Then it hit me, like, oh yeah, Ratcatcher 2, yeah. So James Gunn is fond of doing that. He likes to bring in actors from the other, even when he did that what's it called, the Suicide Squad. He also had the actress who plays Mantis, Palm, what's her name? Clementine or something. She was in it for a few seconds. She was a dancer in the club they went to when they were trying to get to the Thinker in the Suicide Squad movie. So he loves doing that. So this film was good. James Gunn really did a wonderful job. It was good. I think I even love it more than the original. I love it more than the first film. I love it more than the second film. This was good, and that's really that's how you go. You know, you when you do like the third film, like it should be bigger and better, and you know, it should like people should like oh no, this was even better than the first two films. You know, so he did that. He accomplished that. Well done, James Gunn. This film is cool. It's out in cinemas right now, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's very, very good. You might want to take a box of Kleenex to clean, because you might not be able to hold back the tears. You know, you're probably gonna cry when you see some of the scenes in the film. So it's a very good film. So I recommend you go check it out. So that's it for this video. I don't want to give too much away if you've not seen this film. So I'm holding myself back not to tell you too much. There are two end credit scenes. One is like immediately after the film ends, and the second one is like at the end of the all the credits. You know, but it has nothing to do with any upcoming MCU films. So which is good, because a lot of times like those Marvel has relied too much on that and to like drive interest into their next film, you know, coming up, and you know that's all cool. But like this is cool so that it doesn't take the focus away from the movie itself, you know. So it's good. So but they're still nice in credit scenes. They're still very nice. So stick around for them, you know, so you don't miss it. So that's it for this video. If you've enjoyed the video, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.